In this video for the Mind Simulator TMS, we're going to demonstrate how you link instances of TMS on one computer to another computer. I did a previous video, a more detailed video on actually what simulation linking is and how it is applied. But to summarize it, it's virtually taking an instance of simulation of TMS running on one computer, which is generating ore which is going onto product stockpiles, and also having instances of TMS running on other computers which are running different mines. So you can have as many laptops running different mines and different versions, or the same version of TMS on different computers. So this is mainly applicable in like iron ore operations where you have multiple mines feeding a rail system which then feeds a stockyard. Or it could be in the case of the coal industry. We have multiple coal mines feeding a common rail system and then feeds one or two ports. So the simulation or TMS talks to each version of TMS running on different computers, talks to the other one just through a local area network, and it keeps the stockpiles. These stockpiles are the same in each simulation. So this may represent a lump stockpile from this particular iron ore mine, and that same stockpile is in the rail system. So both systems talk to each other and keep these stockpiles the same and mirror images of each other as the simulation progresses. So essentially all these computers operate as one simulation. That's the purpose of simulation linking. So you can just use laptops to do very large complex simulations if you want to. Implement simulation linking within the Mind Simulator. All you have to do is go to the General tab in the main menu, and then go down to Linking Other Simulations. And then the simulation will show you a list of all the stockpiles that are currently in that simulation. This particular simulation wasn't designed to do linking, so there's a lot of stockpiles in there. But to link a stockpile to another version of TMS running on the local area network, all you have to do is say, yes, I want to link this stockpile, and say in this particular simulation I'm actually going to be stacking to that stockpile. So this simulation is putting material onto this stockpile, and then you give it a number, any number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter what number it is. So that's all you have to do to say, well, I'm going to link this stockpile to another version of TMS which is running on the local area network. On the other version of TMS, say the rail or the port simulation running on another computer, all you have is the same stockpile. Doesn't have to be the same name, but the same stockpile, and all you say on that one is that I'm reclaiming off that stockpile and use the same number, index number. So on that other version of TMS running on another computer on the local area network, he's going to be reclaiming off that stockpile using index number 1. So he knows he'll be able to find the other computer, i.e. this computer, which is stacking to this stockpile because he uses the same index. The other thing that the TMS keeps up these stockpiles in sync with each other as far as tons and grade goes. As this one stacks to it, the other one knows about it. The other thing you do is the increment, your time you want to increment it for. So this is virtually just saying how I want to keep the simulations tied together as far as time concerned. So if I put 1 minute, which is what I normally do, the simulations are staying within 1 minute of each other. So if one simulation falls behind a little bit and the other ones gets advanced by a minute, or the other ones will actually pause. And a little message comes up on the screen saying waiting for other computers on the network. And when one of the other computers is running again, is done, their processing is back up at the same time, they all start running together again. So this is all you have to do to link TMS to other versions of TMS. Or I've also put my technology from this simulation TMS into other simulations, because I had one client that had a really good shipping model they wanted to continue using, so I was able to link TMS to their simulation model they had. So the TMS and their simulation could talk to each other through their stockpiles. So, but normally I just use it within TMS. That, you know, we've got different versions of TMS simulating different mines, another version of TMS on another computer doing the port or rail or what have you. So as far as the user goes, they don't have to know anything about computer networks, local area networks or anything like that. TMS does all that by itself, figures out what other versions of TMS is running on the local area network and which ones it's going to start talking to. So that's all you have to do to link TMS to other versions of TMS running on your local area network. I've made it as simple as I could, and that's how it works. Okay, thank you.